Welcome back to Alliance War. Today we are up against 2-1-1, and I am rocking a team of three of my favorite champs in the game. Or two of my favorite champs in the game, and Silk. Wrong spider. So up first we have this Cheoth on node 7. The nodes are basically, when you throw a special, you inflict debuffs. But if the defender purifies or cleanses, they get damage back. So my plan here is to just hit her to death with Sentinel. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna hit her to death. There's not really much to this fight. Sentinel's bleed immune, so I can take block hits just fine. Not have to worry about bleeds or anything. So I'm just not gonna throw specials. Just hit her till she dies. So yeah, Sentinel, most of his damage does come from dot effects, but I was happy with the numbers he was hitting on his normals. Like, it just felt good to see a 15k crit, even if it's not the greatest. He gets attacked per 10 analysis charges, I'm pretty sure. I'm happy that the Incinerate vulnerability didn't get cleansed. I wasn't sure if that was how it worked. Yeah, I'm happy with his damage. But again, especially considering most of his damage does come from damage over time effects. Let's get a bait heavy. The fight's basically over. I could have sealed the deal with my special 3, but I wanted to save it, just in case. Go for a nice intercept, and that's it. So, up next, I have this Arcade on 16. I'm going to be using Silk for. The plan here is very simple. I'm going to use a PS1, and then, just not let him throw a special, throw my special 3 and kill him. Yeah, that's the plan. So we're getting into the fight. I want to make sure Arcade isn't allowed to finish a heavy either, because then he'll place the poison cloud, and then he'll put the poisons on me, which not only reduce my attack via inequity, but also give him charges, which, 1, give him more armor, and 2, let him auto-block if he gets enough of them. But I'm talking about all the threat in the fight, but it's over. I was talking to my friend and planner in a different battle group, FTL, Cosmic. And we were talking about, like, the Silk SP3, because I keep messing it up on Nefaria. And he gave me, like, a more revised combo that feels just more consistent, which is, after the SP3, you go medium, medium, light, medium, medium, and then your 5-hit combo into heavy. And then Relic, special 2. So yeah, up next. Oh. What are we doing? Oh, there we go. We're back in the map. Up next, we have Node 29 Spider-Woman with Mantis. I love Mantis. In my opinion, she is at least like a top 3 counter to Jess, because all Jess's threat comes from her debuffs when they stack on you, because those debuffs allow her to evade, and then there's obviously the ensnare and fumble. And on this node, there's a lot of power stings if you don't have strong debuff control, because when Jess places a shock, she places a power sting, and that's not exclusive to her personal shocks. So shocks from EMP mod can, in fact, trigger her own severe power stings. So I'm going into this fight with Odin's and Mantis. I get an intercept with the Infuriate. She evades me with 1 debuff, rat bastard. That's okay. She throws another special. I'm making sure I have the Trank up for when the fumble timer goes off. Here I was hoping that I'd get some more debuffs to Trank. And I got a little lucky here. She let me finish my 10 Fury SP2. And here, she's gonna throw a special. She's gonna throw another special, and she's back at 20 mixed emotions. At this point, the fight is very over. I don't even need to go for the full charge. I love Mantis. This champ is amazing. Up next, have this Rintra. I made this fight a lot harder than it needed to be because I wanted to conserve my power backs. Because I didn't want to throw on power backs for this fight and then turn skill power backs back on. And then have to reapply Science power backs because that would drain my supply. And I actually wouldn't have power backs for the Nefaria fight. So going in here with Silk and just a special boost. This is a complete nothing fight with Silk. I have constant knockdowns to stop Mystical Charge buildup. Even if he puts a Rupture on me, I reduce the duration of Ruptures by a good bit. I have the slow to stop Mixmaster evade. And I have no natural buffs. I don't even have a dex buff, so the Soul Barb actually doesn't do anything to Silk. Do that. I go for a little Silk Lock. And when I go for the special 3 combo, also I missed the dex. When I go for the special 3 combo, I'm not gonna do like the fancy get to relic or get to special 2. I'm just gonna go for like the OG where you end with a special 1. Because I know this isn't gonna kill. Yeah. Like it might have killed. I might have had enough power, but I didn't really want to risk going for the double relic. Like the double light on the relic in war. I go for that, get a Rupture on me, but it doesn't matter. And then he throws a special 1. He's still slowed. Yeah, I do that. His charges are reset. And at this point, the fight's over. Boom. Easy. Easy peasy. Just a little long, but that's okay. So up next, I have a Photon on node 45. I can see the vision of Photon on Hazard Shift if Mantis didn't exist. They ended up banning Crossbones, which, if Mantis didn't exist, is who I would send to this fight. Yeah, I would. But this fight is such an easy Mantis fight because Mantis stops both Photon's debuffs, so Pure Light is much less likely to happen, and she also stops Hazard Shift, just completely, except for when you're throwing your special 2. So like the Just fight, this one's gonna go very quick. I forget to heal, which is a blunder. Boom, boom. Every time I fail a debuff, I inflict a Mixed Emotion. And also, I can get the Infuriate back, because if one of Mantis's personal Intimidates or Infuriates is cleansed or it just ends early, it doesn't go on cooldown. So I'm gonna do that. Boom, boom. Just nukes her. Well, that's a 320k SP2. I bait a special 1. I don't even get the overload on me just because I tranked it. I go for the heavy. And those are all my Mantis fights. I hope I get the chance to use her again. I did plan this war, so I did kind of greed a bit and give myself Mantis fights, but it worked out. It worked out very nicely. So, for my last 2 fights of the war, I had a pretty big war. For my last 2 fights, I'm taking this Nefaria on 46 again, like I've done many a times. And once again, it's going to be simple. The special 3 is not going to kill. Spoiler. But this time I actually PS1 to get to the special 3 faster. I talked to FTL about it, and he said, because you're getting to special 3 faster, Aspect of Evolution is going to reduce your special 2 a lot less. But now, Nefaria is, in the special 3. And spoiler, this is not going to kill. I think it's because of inequity. Because I had a decent chunk of plasma buildups on me. Yeah, and this is the new combo that I learned, or that I was taught for this. Boom, boom, boom. Special 2. I was hoping for some crits. I got a decent few, but the big hit didn't crit, which is the most important. I have a special 3 defense boost, so this damage is blunted a good bit by 33%, I think it is. And as you can see, that special 3 just completely bounced off. I'm not risking anything, I'm just going for another special 3. And I know 100% that this one's gonna kill. As long as I don't flub the combo. But I'm liking the new combo that I learned for this. Like, I did some testing with it and it just felt more consistent. Yeah, the relic kills. And that was +1 to the relic objective, which I finished the night I did that. So, lastly, I have this Gentle on node 48 with Sentinel. This is actually my first war with rank 4 Sentinel, because he's been on defense for a very, very long time. Gentle's heavy is very easy to counter. With Sentinel, it's just 1 dashback, or 2. Depends on how you're feeling. I misplay Bane a bit. Go for heavy, put this, it'll just get more shocks. Yeah, I wanted to 5-hit combo and just hope he didn't punish me. I play this fight very poorly. Most of my health lost is from Bane. Just playing poorly around Bane. I heavy counter. I just want him to throw a special 2 now. There you go. The real strat for this would be to throw my special 2 into the block. Since when I'm at max analysis, it still triggers through the block. Boom. Fight's basic. I'm not dying to this fight. It's a very simple fight. Even if Bane got on me, Bane would be piss weak. So yeah, fight's over. I throw special 2. And yeah. The war's not officially over, but we are up on fights and we're lower on deaths, so I'm confident about this one. See you all next war.